Hello, I'm Matt and welcome to Badger Workshop. So I restored this 1950s start-right drill press. It works great. I've done a couple of videos about doing it, but to use it I like to be able to pull it out of the wall, so I could really use a mobile base for it. So I'm going to get one made out of some plywood. First job is to work out how big the base needs to be and get that marked out. So when I've got the dimensions I need, I can get my MFT style bench top set up, just pulled out and clamped into place. I've got some nice quality birch plywood to make this out of, so I can get it marked out and then I'm going to use the track saw to cut the pieces down to size. So I have the bit I need for the base and for all the sides, and I also need a couple of bits to attach casters onto. And when I've got them all cut, they need cutting to length, so I'm not going to actually use the track saw for that because I've got a miter saw, so I'm going to get that set up and use that to cut everything to its final size. This is all going to get glued and screwed together. So first I get some nice long screws driven into place, and then onto the thinner bits I can get some glue applied. I can get the two longer sides screwed into place, and now I can measure the gap left over and then use the miter saw just to trim off these bits, sneaking up on the cut until I can get a perfect fit. These bits can then get glued and screwed into place like the others, and in the corners they can get attached to each other with some screws. Now I can have a little test and see if it actually fits. It's a bit snug, but that's probably a good thing. And now I'm going to need to add a couple of bits of wood for the casters to go on. This one at the back is going to need a cutout, so I'm going to get a hole saw into the drill and get that material removed. I just want to square up this cut a little, so I'm going to mark out the bits I want to remove and get them taken off with the handsaw. Now I've got some fancy casters for this, so they've got the normal wheel, then they've got a pad and this dial which moves the pad up and down, which as soon as the pad goes lower than the wheel's off the ground and you've got a nice solid surface that doesn't move. So these were kindly sent to me by WDS Components, so I'll put a link down below to where you can get these from. I mark out where the casters need to go and get the holes drilled for the bolts. I then drill some holes so I can get some screws in to attach this to the base. Then I can get some screws in and get it put on. Now I'm not gluing this so that I can actually take the drill out if I ever need to in the future. Now, I don't know why I didn't install the casters first, but it doesn't really matter. Either way, I've got to lift the drill up a little, then I can get them in place, and it's just 4 bolts on each one with some washers and locking nylon nuts. So that's it all done. Now you can see it pulls out really easy. Then I can wind down these pads so it doesn't move anywhere. And of course, if you've got an uneven floor, you can use these pads to level it as well. So really pleased with this. So that's it all done, and it's going to make it so much easier to pull in and out, and also it's going to make it really stable. I love these feet. They make it very secure by winding those pads down instead of just locking casters. And of course you can level them by winding different pads in and out. Not really a problem on this floor, but for some people that might be useful. I'll put a link down below to where I got them from, and I actually got the knobs, the red knobs for the drill, from the same place. So thanks for watching. Thanks to my patrons, and please subscribe for more videos.